This is men's freestyle, 57 kilo, 125.5 pounds. Out in the red singlet from Norman, Oklahoma, and the Sunkist Kids, Sam Hazewinkel. He's a 2012 Olympian and a 2011-2014 U.S. Open champion. He is a talented young man. Whether it's in Greco-Roman, whether it's in freestyle, you think of wrestling, you have to think of Sammy Hazewinkel.
Absolutely, not just wrestling, but frisbee golf as well, man. He's a man of many talents. You cannot count Sam out.
His opponent, the challenge winner, Tony Ramos from Iowa City, Iowa. He's the 2014 NCAA champion for Iowa, and he has had quite a challenge tournament to earn the right to go against Sam Hazewinkel.
Yeah, fantastic one, and what one we would call here in the wrestling world is a breakout tournament. Tony Ramos just finishing up his NCAA career as a national champion for the Hawkeyes, stepping out right now into a lower weight class, competing at 133 pounds, jumping down here to 57 kilos, which is 125 pounds.
Well, he's had a good tournament. He's beat several good competitors so far to reach this particular point and try to win a spot on the world team.
Oh, absolutely. He's more than proven himself that he's ready, that this is a good weight class. Some people said, oh, maybe the weight cut would be too much for Ramos, but it's proven that it hasn't been right now, and he's only going to get stronger as the day goes longer here. And this is a match I'm very excited about because I love both of these wrestlers, know them both very well on a personal level. And Sam, you'll see out there, he's a little more free-spirited, he's happier, he's very nice, but he wrestles really hard. And Ramos is just in your face, get after you, mean, heavy hands, and just kind of has that Iowa grit to him. I love them both equally.
You know, I did talk to Tony Ramos after his last bout that he won against Megaludis earlier today, Nico Megaludis. And I said, well, what are you going to have to do? Because he won that by the score of 1-0. He said, I'm going to have to score points against Sam Hazewinkel. Yep. And so he was very defensive in the 1-0 win, very defensive in the bout prior to that he won 2-1. And he's right. He's going to have to score points.
Yes. His offense has not come out along here yet, but I'll tell you what, when you talk about football, you talk about basketball, people say defense wins championships. And that's Tony Ramos right here. Fantastic defense. If you cannot score a point on your opponent, it's going to be very tough to win, but you also got to be able to score points as well.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I think the word in football is the best offense is a good defense,
yep.
But you have got to be able to score points.
And there he is, and there's a little bit of offense from Tony Ramos right there. Front headlock to the ankle, and he's looking to get his first point here. When you get that 2-0 lead on somebody as big and strong as Tony Ramos, which Sam's doing a fantastic job here fighting off. There are no points awarded in freestyle until a supporting point hits, and Ramos dropping that leg lace, and he's looking for another one. He's putting a bunch of points up here. Wow.
He picked up two points on the takedown. And let's see what is added to the 2 points on the takedown.
Wow.
And he gets the point for the leg lace.
Yep. Another one for another turn, and then another one for a hand. No, they only rewarded 2. They were out of bounds after that one.
So 2 for the takedown, and then 1 for the exposure on the leg lace and the turn.
Yep.
That is when you turn on the backside, your shoulders don't touch mat, but you roll through on your hands.
Exactly, and that's a tough situation because there Sam was defending, trying not to give up 1 point in that tripod, and Ramos was able to secure a leg lace. And now all of a sudden, instead of being down 2-0, you're down 4-0, and against a defensive powerhouse like Ramos himself.
How about this, Jake? I'm telling you, Ramos is out to a 4-0 lead right now over our Open champion, our national champion, Sam Hazewinkel. And don't you believe that Hazewinkel believes he has his hands full right now?
Oh, yeah, he knows he does. I mean, he knew this going into it, too. Sam isn't a huge 125-pounder. Back when he was 55 kilos, and you had to make 121 pounds. That was a great weight for Sam. A little bit smaller. Now he's up against a bigger, stronger, younger, Tony Ramos. And Ramos has proven to be a lot for him right now, and he's doing what he told you earlier. He's putting up points, man.
He is, but he's doing it in a cautious manner.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not taking too many risks. He's wrestling under control.
Yep. And he's got to be feeling good. That's the first period right there of the first challenge match.
So that first period comes to a close, and I think right now that Tony Ramos has to be feeling pretty good about his performance in the first period.
Oh my gosh, he's got to be feeling fantastic, and look at that look from Brands on his face. He's right in there. I love those guys, Brands and Mike Durow in Ramos's corner. Fantastic coaches from Iowa, and you want to talk about where Ramos gets that intensity, where he gets it from. Here it is, and here's a look on how he scores his 4 points here. Sam defending the tripod, he goes, secures the leg laces. There's 2 right there for the turn. And here Ramos keeps the legs locked up and bridges through again for another 2.
And hits him one more time as they go out of bounds.
Yep.
Second period is underway, and it's 4-0 in this 57-kilo weight category. Tony Ramos out in front of Sam Hazewinkel.
Wow, that was Ramos did a fantastic job getting into that shot. He had a front headlock, caught Hayes' ankle, worked his way up right behind him and into that lace. It was just textbook transition.
Shane Sparks is standing by Matt's side. Shane, what do you have for us?
Well, Van, Tony Ramos was not even sure he was going to wrestle this summer. He was watching the U.S. Open on his future father-in-law's couch in Indiana and thought, hey, what, I can beat these guys. He made a quick phone call to his head coach, Tom Brands. Coach Brands said, you sure about this, Tony? He said, I am all in. I know I can beat these guys. And you know what, Tony Ramos, that's what it's all about. And he said he's looking forward to coming here and winning, and he wants to win a world gold medal.
Well, he is certainly putting up a fight right now against Sam Hazewinkel with a 4-0 lead.
Yep.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in this, the second period.
And he's off to a great start right here, right now. I mean, he's in a great position. I don't know why they awarded the 2. They do this a lot in the United States. It is not 2 points in the rule book until that leg comes out. You can see Ramos's leg locked in here. Now, in folk style, that's 2 points, but in freestyle, that is not supposed to be 2 points. And as you can see, that was waved off.
It was waved off. We operate with a 3-official system. You've got the referee on the mat. You have a mat judge and a mat chairman. The mat chairman has basic control of the match, but 2 out of the 3 have to agree before points are awarded. You did not see points awarded that particular sequence, so it remains 4-0.
Yep. And you can hear that from the crowd too. Ramos has a big following. He's from Chicago, so it's not a far drive from here. He's got a big family here, and you could hear them yelling too right there. They wanted that bad, but he's still sitting very well right now with a 4-0 lead with a minute left in the first match.
He sits in good stead right now as they go under 1 minute remaining. And what he did so earlier against Escobedo was he got a lead, protected it nicely, I think, and basically kept his opponent a little bit away from him.
Yep. And it said, you can see right here, Sam hasn't figured out the puzzle yet, how to score on Tony Ramos, and I don't think many people have yet. I mean, he's given up, I believe, a push out, and that's about it so far.
Well, he said he was going to have to score points, and basically in order to win, all you got to do is score 1 more point than your opponent. But 4 points in this match right now is a pretty nice lead for Tony Ramos.
Absolutely. Yep, he's looking secure, and you know, Sam's going to go back here and make some adjustments here. You know, this is his first match all day. Sam's not a fast starter. He's one that usually takes a little bit to get going. But, you know, I don't know if he knew what he's in for here going against Ramos like this.
Well, I'm not sure either, but I know one thing. Going into it, he may not have known. But now as we come to a close of the bout, we know that Sammy Hazewinkel has met Tony Ramos and knows exactly what he's in for, as Tony Ramos defeats Sam Hazewinkel 4-0 in this first match in their best-of-3 series.